And then, so beyond that, are you going to take time off? I mean, what's next? Or is it going to be straight into graduate school for you?
I'd like to go straight into graduate school. Time off is nice, but I'd rather get my degrees into where I can begin my personal research as soon as I can. Yeah, it's not worth it to me to take a break. I do eventually, once I get my doctorate degree, whether I do it in Europe or do it here in Canada, I do eventually want to come back to the United States and become a professor, teach at a university, do my research in the summertime. So that's my long-term goal. And
what is that a recent decision, the university professor thing?
It's been something in the last 2 years that I've always kind of, as I progress in my classes, the more and more that I do presentations in class, the more that I actually am able to teach people something, the more I realize that that's something that I enjoy. When I can actually teach somebody something and pass on my knowledge to other people, there's a certain amount of gratification that I get from that. So I'd love to do that for a living and then be able to do my research on top of that. So.
And is there anything else that I haven't asked you that you would like me to know about?
Regarding just archaeology in general?
German club, your life, German language.
Well, German club is a whole nother
Okay, you founded the German club at Boise State.
I did found the German club back in November 2005, along with my brother Alan, and a couple of other students helped out. Basically, we started the German program, started learning the language, and we realized that although they have an excellent German program, there was nothing for students to do outside of the classroom structure, outside of the lab structure. So they didn't have social events to go to where they could actually practice their German skills. And then the other thing was, when you tell someone you're learning German, they're always, why? And so we thought if we could promote German culture to people on campus and in Boise and show them that there's a lot to be proud of in Germany, we thought that would just be something that would be good to do. So it's progressed over the last few years. Now we're a fairly large club. We do a lot of functions. We try to at least once a month have something throughout Boise, some kind of an activity. Our next one coming up is Oktoberfest on the 29th. It's our third annual Oktoberfest. Last year we had 56 people show up to it, and this year we're expecting probably about 75 to 100. And then of course next month we'll start selling some advent calendars for the holidays and go from there. So.
What made you want to undertake an undertaking like this, if you will? It seems a bit complicated to start a club.
It was just something that I felt that we needed at BSU, and that's really all there was to it. I thought it was something that was easily doable in my mind, and I did not see why we didn't have something like this going. So I just did it.
Were you right? Was it easy?
It wasn't that easy. There's a lot of work involved in starting an organization and getting it going and making it something that's successful. So it's been a lot of work, but it's been well worth it.
And actually, we're out of time.
All right.
Thanks. It's been great.
Thanks for having me.
No problem.
That's Uber das Meer for this week. For more information, check out my blog. You'll find this podcast, pictures that Mike took on his archaeological dig, and links to information about archaeology in Germany. Thanks for joining us this week. We'll talk at you later.